If you have driven across South Louisiana, you know this year's sugarcane crop was considered by many to be beyond excellent. The cane is lush, green, and full of sugar. But it is also very tall, and that makes it a prime target for Isaac's estimated 110-mile-an-hour wind gusts. As This Week in Louisiana Agriculture's Avery Davidson begins our coverage, sugar farmers in the storm's path could do little but watch their cane, knowing it will be knocked to the ground.
Driving over the Sunshine Bridge on the way to Lafourche Parish, all you see on either side are lush fields of tall, green sugarcane.
I think the whole crop in the whole state of Louisiana is fantastic this year. I think it's the best I've ever seen.
Lafourche Parish sugarcane farmer Danny Naquin knows a good crop when he sees one. He grows sugarcane on 4,000 acres near Thibodaux. That means Naquin and his fantastic crop are right in the path of a slow-moving storm.
It's going to lodge the cane. The cane is going to lodge. We're going to have to wait for it to start coming back up. The land dries. It's going to be a little bit more trouble to plant. It's going to be hard to cut with the whole stalk harvest to plant it.
That's why Lafourche County agent Mike Hebert is meeting with Naquin before Isaac strikes.
Number one, I'm concerned about the sugarcane crop because we're about 3 weeks from harvest and we haven't planted as much cane as we really need to have in the ground at this point in time.
Large cane, when it goes down, it's going to lose 2, 3, 4 weeks of growth. You can't spray ripener on it while it's flat on the ground because the photosynthesis won't take in the chemical to start ripening. You have to wait for it to turn back up and before you spray it, and that might take about a week or two before it does that.
This cane here is still standing. Isaac's winds haven't blown it down yet, but it still has done a little bit of damage. You have some broken cane you'll find in here, but that's not the big concern. And even lodged cane is not the big concern. What worries Naquin is that he could be in a situation where he's harvesting cane and planting at the same time.
We're just going to have to gear up to start harvesting cane. And as we're harvesting, I'm going to have a crew and I'll keep the planting going as long as it's dry.
Hebert says normally by this time, cane farmers in Lafourche Parish would be about 75% done with planting. Right now, they're only a quarter of the way through.
Research has shown that the later you plant, the more sugar per acre you lose in the subsequent crop.
So how well Lafourche sugarcane farmers do next year could depend on the days immediately following Isaac's departure.
If we have favorable weather conditions, then the effects from the storm will be less. If we have not quite optimum weather conditions, a lot more rain and what have you, then the effects from the hurricane will be compounded.
Which would make an even uglier future for what started as such a beautiful crop. In Lafourche Parish, I'm Avery Davidson for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
Now, on next week's program, we will take you to those sugarcane fields as farmers and ag economists begin to assess the damage caused by Hurricane Isaac. We'll also look at the damage caused to other crops like cotton in central Louisiana and soybeans in northeast Louisiana.